Greetings everybody, welcome back to Daddy the Grand, the Granddaddy Plays Vampire Survivors. We got a new update on the beta branch, and apparently we have a new map. Well, would you look at that? We will, in fact, look at this. Let's go. Or not, we can't actually select it. Oh, that's sad. That is sad indeed. Okay, fine, okay. Actually, am I just seeing this right? These have higher gold bonuses now? This one did not always have 70% gold bonus. Okay, that's cool. Bonus stages still look the same. Apparently there's a character that we have to unlock somewhere. I got a hunch he's gonna be on one of the maps. So let's actually defeat a total of 3,000 milk stuffs. Okay, I just got stuff. Good, great. Hang on a sec, we got a power-up, a new one, a new bench. That's actually huge. And apparently already got the new character. There he is, Ramba. I thought he would be in a coffin somewhere, but no. We just needed to do something that we already did. Gets more projectiles every 20 levels. So he is in the same line of work as Cavallo and Mortaccio. But he will have his own weapon. And we're gonna see what that's gonna be all about right about now. Still can't go in here, though. I don't know if that is yet in the game already, but we might as well check it out at another time. For the moment, let's go to Dairy Plant. Let's see that weapon. I have no idea what to expect out of that weapon. Also had no reason to pick that up there. Oh, he's shooting minecarts! Oh, that's sick. That's great. Okay, I argue that they will count as projectiles, and they bounce. That's actually great news, because more weapons that bounce means that Reaper kills will become a little bit more feasible in the future. That's great news. Okay, so in that case, I'd argue that going for more builds that just really benefit from speed, duration, and size are gonna be the play to make in here, and Sandy Water definitely qualifies. Oh man, imagine if you get Rune Tracer, the cards, the bones, and the cherry bombs together. Man, that would be a one bouncy run. But yeah, it looks cool, it looks fun, I like the noise they make. And there we go, base area increased by 20%. Hell yeah. They probably evolve with something too, and I hope we will find out what that is. Oh, they make such a satisfying sound when they get destroyed. That's great too. The milky grandpa over here, my god. This is great. Okay, so we're gonna make a little bit of a judgment call in here. We're gonna make... I just picked up the cooldown book, which goes against exactly what I was talking about earlier. We're gonna make the purposeful decision and pick up a bunch of items that we usually would not pick up. Because we do know that there's at least one more evolution in this game. There's a good chance that it might be the card. But I think it would also be prudent to maybe check out some of the weapons that currently have no evolutions. To see that if maybe they have a new one. And for all intents and purposes, they might have just introduced the minecart as a new weapon with no evolution. Because the other characters that get extra projectiles every 20 levels... their weapons also don't evolve. At least currently. Base damage increased by 30 and a heavily reduced cooldown. Hell yeah, it's great. So yeah, for all you know, they might have given the evolution to Rune Tracer, and we might never know. Actually would like that. I would love to see a Rune Tracer upgrade. I also still stand by my point that Clock Lancet is going to evolve together with the Stone Mask. That I stand by, because the JoJo reference there is just way too obvious. We're gonna go upgrade this one again. The good thing about us playing here on the Dairy Plant is there's a lot of items just lying on the ground that I usually would not pick up. And in fact, we don't even have that many passive items anymore. In fact, we really don't. I'm still gonna pick up the Stone Mask here. Because Minecart Stone Mask might also be a combination. We don't know yet. But yeah, we know that the wings will be lying around in here somewhere. We know the armor is also somewhere in here. And we already know that these two are part of a synergy. So we already have these two. So if there's something, anything going on in here, we are already in the know. Should probably still upgrade the clock lancet sooner rather than later, if I really want to find out. Oh, that's so fun. Base damage. The base damage increase on these, man, is great. Give it to me, baby. It's actually great. I really, really like it. I think out of the 3 characters that start with those high projectile, bouncy playstyles, this one already seems to be having the highest base damage. Fairy Bomb base damage didn't go up by much itself, but the explosions were a factor that you had to account for. I'm not even sure how much damage the explosions do, but they are a thing that exists. Bone had pretty decent base damage increases. I think they went up by 20 on the regular, and this one goes up by 30 on the regular, which is even better. And now you can even see that they are pretty big. To me, it just seems like they are an improved version... Oh, duplicator. I do want duplicator in here, though. To me, it seems like they are just an improved version of the Rune Tracer shot at this point. Rune Tracer, of course, has the advantage that they benefit... They get a few more other side benefits. They get some more shooting speed. They get some more projectiles. We haven't seen any projectiles out of the minecarts so far. And I just realized we actually don't shoot extra projectiles out for them. Oh, that's awkward. That is actually awkward here. We have the duplicator. We have the duplicator. We are this character who's going to get more projectiles later down the line. And we are only shooting out one of them still. That's actually sad. But you know, that kind of explains why this one is so obviously higher damaging than the other options. Speaking of Rune Tracer, gonna go grab it. It's not gonna be a gun run, that's for sure. I'm gonna open the chest right now as well, and we get a big one out of that. Beautiful. So that might end up topping off the card, which is huge. And hopefully gonna give us even more cooldown reductions so we can just keep it coming. We actually did not get a single rank into the card. That's... I mean, sure. Sure. It's not bad. We already have it fully maxed out almost, and there we have it. It is done. And actually increased the base speed by 50%. Hey, they can crash into each other. Did you see that? I'm very sure it's what I just seen. That's great. That's great. Can we do that again? Let's try to just stay here in a line and see what happens. There's one. Wait for the next one. It's gonna come. Okay, they can't crash into each other. That must have been just a coincidence then. Oh, I was about to be like, that's amazing. I love it. I love what I'm seeing in here. I'm not sure what passive items do exist for which we have not seen the synergy yet. Wings, of course, armor. And I think there isn't much else left, actually. Because they have been keeping on adding more weapons more than they have been adding more passive items. I wonder. Oh man, the damage on these things makes me so happy. It's crazy. There's another duplicator, let's go. We still won because we do have some other weapons that benefit from that stuff. Man, these minecarts. These minecarts, man. And we get another big chest. Good, good, good. Very, very good. I am kind of sad that they don't benefit from projectiles, but it kind of makes sense. And I'm not sure if I've talked about that yet, but they actually seem like they only really just go from left to right straight. For better or worse. I actually don't mind it personally all that much. That's very, very good. Garlic we already know. Spellbinder we already know. I kind of do want the Spellbinder anyway, because it's gonna fit into this build nicely. And yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while, but I think it's really just wings and armor left open. We don't need to pick up the candelabra though, because that one's also just lying around on the floor in here. So we are just going to slowly move towards the wings first. And we are still waiting for, I think, Laundrel, just in case, Laundrel. Just really trying to make the most out of our possibilities in here. There you go, crush these jokers. They have no right to be here. Needless to say, I think the card will be best used in the library, just because of how horizontal that map is by default. Speak about being horizontal. I would like to eat this chicken so I don't go into the horizontal state forever. Actually, I almost went past the wings in here, but I'm also getting awfully surrounded. But as long as I'm staying here, yeah, as long as I'm standing here, all of these enemies are pretty much in the zone where they absolutely get screwed by my cards. You know, maybe I need to take back what I just said. Maybe just any map where you can have a decently tight spot between two walls. Which, in fact, would still count the library in. But yeah, just everywhere where you can have these two cards rush left and right with absolute impunity, you'll have a good experience in. There's some spots on this map as well, like for example, there's a wall to the left. So if I just move very close to that wall, I should be fine, right? Let's try it like this. Let's stand here for a moment. Wait for the cards to come out. Yeah. That's exactly what I was looking for. Welcome to the screw zone, guys. I can still move to the left and right in here to just occasionally pick up my items. I think they only have a limited amount of bounces, is that it? So that might mean that a long distance might still be better. But there's also still the question of, you know, cooldown reduction, how that factors in here. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack in here. And I love it. We want more damage, we want more damage, we want more damage and protection. There's a pretty good experience farm phase, so we have to go hard. Otherwise, we have to go home. King Bible, yet again. Give me all the XP. Give me all the XP. Oh, I hate the green guys. I hate those. They're nasty. Clock Lancet, yet again. I kind of want the Bracer in here to make those cards even faster still. That sounds like a fun idea for sure. I really do wonder if it was intended that the cards don't scale with projectiles. It's kind of awkward, right? The idea that a character uses a weapon that does not benefit from his passive. That's at least my feeling about that. We actually have more benches. Let's get rid of the crown. Oh, these guys almost knocked me down. Almost, but they didn't. They're gonna come again, I'm sure. Just got a lot of experience in here, that's huge. More Rune Tracer. More King Bible. Actually, I do for an upgrade on that one. But I actually think I would rather have the Sandy Water first. Sandy Water. Fine, King Bible, if you insist. Actually, we really like the King Bible, so I don't mind. I'm actually moving further away from the wings. We actually need to move our way back up in here. Oh, there's a chest. Don't think that has a... It might have an upgrade, actually. It does. The Unholy Vespers. Let's go. Let's absolutely go. That should help our survival efforts. Yeah, I forgot. On this map, you actually can get upgrades a little bit faster. So that is going to be greatly helpful. Still need 2 passives. Definitely gonna make one of those a Bracer. The other one, I mean, we could go for spinach, I guess. Not sure if I'm really all that deeply into the idea, but we could. And maybe we should. In fact, we probably should, considering that this is a pretty rough map to be around in. I think it's only reasonable and logical. There's another big one, so that's probably gonna be not our Sandy Water upgrade just yet. Because we actually don't have the observation of that one is still lying around somewhere. Let me check the map really quick. Can come back for this chest. Later down the pipeline. Just need to find 2 passive items first. 2 decent passive items. I really love that we have 2 bandages now. That is making things very compelling. Gonna try a reroll here. And I do regret having tried that. A little bit. We already know the deal of those. Fine. That was not worth it all. Unholy Vespa's doing pretty nice stuff here for us at the moment, so that's great. Just keeping us safe. If we would have garlic on top of it all, they would keep us even safer still. But that is a story for another time. Keep moving, keep moving. I hate these enemies for how tanky they are. That's just the hypocrisy of being me. I love being the tanky scumbag myself, but I hate others being the tanky scumbag. That is something I just cannot tolerate. Alright, there's a Spellbinder again, and the Puma Roller. We don't need that one, so we're gonna go for this. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. The green guys, man, they always make me nervous because they move pretty fast. They are not super tanky, but deceptively tanky, to say it like that. And you always end up just accidentally running into them because they come rushing you down. That's neat. Update the cloak. We of course are going to eventually fully upgrade the tome too. But that is a question for another lifetime. There's 2 red gems. Song of Mana we have no interest in. Not today. I mean, I have interest in it. And as far as I can have interest in a good item, you know me. And Song of Mana is definitely a really good item. There's a skip. Laurel and Bracer. I don't think we have seen Bracer a single time so far. I've seen Knife plenty of times, but not the Bracer. There's Spinach. Good old Spinacci. There's another chesticle enemy. He should be going down easy, right? Yeah. Very good, very nice. Oh man, these cards make me so happy. So, once we have completed the run with this character, I assume... There's the yellow versions of the green guys, I hate them too. I assume that we will have unlocked the card weapon for other characters as well. Skip. And I hope that when we do, it will appear a bit more regular, because the bone and the cherry bomb, they have very low chances to appear. And I would just love for this one to make a regular show. Especially if it does in fact have an evolution. Especially then. Spinach upgrade again. We're gonna go for the clock lens at first. There's Laurel, we wanted that. There's Laurel, and we still want that. And there's finally the Bracer, let's go! Let's go, let's absolutely go. Okay, clock lens it again. Pick up a chest up in here because we can. Some more duration. Gracefully accepted. And now we can go pick up the wings up in here. Get it? No. I think going for the attract up first is gonna be the smartest play to make up in here. Because that will give us the Sandy Water upgrade. On the other hand, you can see, man, we're getting swarmed right now. Oh, all these enemies got me looking so crazy right now. There's a problem. You can also see that they made some improvements to the map and that enemies are not glitching into buildings all that much anymore, which is huge for us. Because that means that our cards are doing a lot more stuff for us. Makes me quite happy indeed. I think we never have 3 cards out at the same time, do we? It always seems to be capped at 2. Maybe if you put this build on Christina, We might have a way to make that happen. Maybe. Just maybe. Okay, now we have the wings. We're gonna go for the attractor next. We also still want to get the candelabrador. We have nothing to evolve with it, but the extra size should still benefit our minecarts and everything else we got going on in here. The Rune Tracer, the Sandy Water, well, not the Laurel, not the Clock Lancet, but these enemies are problematic, so we have to be careful here. I wouldn't mind finding some more chicken in here as well. And slowly but steadily we move our way up. Oh, these guys hurt. These guys hurt. Actually have to dance around them a little bit. Make the most out of our laundry charges whenever they apply. Our Vespa's doing a pretty good job at dealing damage at that just barely safe distance though. And of course the minecart's keeping us very safe from the sidelines. It's huge. There's more duration. And I think we still have to... No, we already have fully upgraded the tome. So maybe with just a little bit more extra duration, that would do the trick. I don't know. Just grasping at straws here is what I'm doing. I really hope the card has an upgrade and that we'll find it with this. I really do. But even if... Let's be real. Even if it doesn't, right? Even if it does not. This is already plenty good. This is already getting the job done. Alright, we have reached the 15-minute mark. Halfway there. Keep it up in here. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Keep moving. Rising up in here. Especially once we have that absorb water. Our damage potential will be in a very good place. And after that, it's just survival of the fittest. Truth be told, I don't know if that will be us. I don't know if survival of the fittest will be us in this situation, because this is already getting a little bit cumbersome. But we are not really playing it to our strengths right now, right? As I said previously, this run is very strong when it comes to horizontals, or just standing still between two walls. Get it? And right now we are not doing that, right? Right now we were just very focused upon moving upwards. And now I have to take care of this joke up in here. There you go. There's Sandy Water and a big chest too, giving us even more empowerment. And now we have to go for the armor, the candelabrador. I'm gonna go for the armor first because I feel like we might need it actually. And this is actually a pretty okay phase to move to other places. And because we have to go to the right, we're actually going to get our money's worth out of all of our cards. Just like that. Just like that, just like that. Okay, don't get cocky in here though. These guys still hurt, and you ain't got no armor on you just yet, Daddy DeGrand. I just realized we haven't even reached level 60 yet, so we are due at least for one more projectile upgrade. Something touched me there. Don't touch me! Don't touch me, I swear. One projectile upgrade. That is gonna be one more Rune Tracer. That's gonna be one more Sandy Water. That's gonna be one more... One more of something else. Rune Tracer, Sandy Water. Oh yeah, one more Honolulu Vespa. Also very useful. There's some decently fast enemies in there. That makes me feel ever so slightly worried. But as long as we got our cards. Survivor cards. Maybe the developers will make a racing game next. That will be hilarious. As long as we have our cars just dashing to the right, they will cut us a path. That's exactly what we need in here to succeed. Getting closer to the armor. Getting much closer to the armor. I'm gonna upgrade the Laurel in here. Help us a little bit with security issues. And now we're gonna move downwards again. That's gonna be a little bit of a problem. There's the armor. Grab it. Now, move out. No need to linger. Okay, now we're getting swamped a little bit. So let's find us a nice and cozy place between towards, I think, probably this one at best. Oh, we got touch. We got touch. We got touch. Yeah, this is working. This is working nicely. This is a good spot. We also still have the sandy water that's keeping us very, very safely in here. Let's move up in there, grab the XP. And another Laurel upgrade. Could also go for the armor. Laurel and armor would make sense for an upgrade, I find. Because they are just very, very defensive in nature. I made the point out of how I think bone and armor could be cool and do something like actually summoning skeletal warriors fighting for you. That would be great. It's still a lot of potential for stuff we have not seen yet, but could be amazing. Laurel, one more time. I'm gonna put this one into attract up, so we have a little bit easier time to get our levels in here. Armor to keep us safe and sound. There's the fully upgraded Laurel. Wings to get us to the candelabra a little bit faster. Stone mask, because why not? Absorb orb, armor, armor, armor. My god, how many levels do we get in here? It's crazy. Bracer, bracer, wings. How many levels is this? I don't mind. I cannot complain. I cannot. We almost fully upgraded now. That's good news. Almost. There's actually another chest. Let's see if we do get anything in here. There's something new! The card of... No. It's actually the rune tracer who gets the evolution. I'm amazing. It was with armor and I didn't see what it does. I did not see what the description said. Oh, guys. Am I amazing or what? I knew it. I knew it. I had a feeling. I didn't know it would be with the armor. But oh my god. Oh my god. It's a firework. It's an actual firework. I have no idea what the rune tracer is going on. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea at all what's going on. But I do know, for a fact, that I still want to get the candelabra. So you know what? Let's use this confusion. Okay, actually, see what's going on. Every time the rune tracer collide with a wall, maybe even with an enemy every now and then, it seems like they are creating a little bit of an explosion. And I'm not a betting man. I am a man, but not a betting man. But I guesstimate. I'll make a wild guess and say that the candelabra will increase the size of these explosions. I also think that the rune tracers are just moving faster now. There's another big boss man. We can take him out like this, ideally. This is where we should stand, and he's down. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. There we are. Another sacklet full of money. We have that stone mask, right? We might as well get our money's worth out of the experience. Oh yeah. Rune Tracer upgrade, guys. It's gonna revolutionize getting death kills, I'm sure. Oh, we're taking damage in here. Be careful. Wait for Laurel to come back up. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it would... I was hoping it would be the card, but I knew it would be some of the items that we have seen so far that was not upgradable before. I had a hunch, and I was right. It's just me being me. Alright, keep moving forward in here. Keep going down in here. We're getting closer to the candelabra, but still pretty far away. Eat a healthy chicken in here. A healthy floor chicken, because there's no basil on it at all. Getting swarmed in here. There's the green Power Rangers with those red totem projector shooting guys. Pretty nasty combination, but we're gonna be fine in here. My god, that damage on that. Where's the candelabra? I actually lost... Oh, we already moved past it. Whoopsie. Get up in here. Get up in here. Moved way past it. It's hilarious. There we go. We got it. We got it. Now we have to fully upgrade it. And when it is done... It is done now. Yeah, I think the explosions have gotten a little bit bigger. So I think here again, the smart play is to find yourself the tightest spot that you can on a map. Like imagine this in the library. Imagine this in the library. That would be hilarious. But yeah, the tightest spot with as many walls between you and the opposition. There's that building. I think that would probably do pretty okay. There's so many red numbers in here. It's hilarious. Okay, you know what? I think this has plenty of walls to use for us. I think this is gonna be good. Also, there's an absorption op. I want that. Give me all the money. Let's try to stand here. I think this should do us nicely. That's okay. It is very, very much okay. This is easily one of the strongest runs we have ever had, I feel. Maybe I just feel like that because the new Rune Tracer upgrade is novel. But I stand by that. I stand by that. Gimme. One thing the game should add is an option to just make the chest opening go fast by default. Maybe I'm gonna go to Discord, suggest that for a later update. I would like that. Oh, this is so good. After this run is over, you have to double check what it is that the Rune Tracer is actually doing in its description. It requiring the armor is a little bit weird because it is not an item you would pick up for actual damage dealing purposes on most days. But as you've seen, in this map you just get it for free. It's just lying around. So when you can get the armor for free, you might as well, right? You might as well. I'm not sure how I feel about items on these maps. On one hand, I like that they are predetermined and that you can just build a run around them because you know they are there. And I'd say that to a huge part, that is why the library is so popular, because you always get a tome in there. On the other hand, I think that for a roguelite heavy nature, it would be better to have even that be a bit more randomized. Like say you start playing the day replant, but you don't know for a fact that you will get the absorption orb in here for free Sandy Water, or the armor for, from now on, free Rune Tracer. That will make runs a bit more dynamic. Like say I come in here and I find out that the random items lying around are, I don't know, Stone Mask, Spinach. Let's keep Wings around and maybe, I don't know, Duplicate on top of it. Right? That would create a vastly different run from the one I'm playing right now. Because if you always see the same items lying on the map, you will gravitate towards making the same choices playing that map over and over again. Know what I mean? I feel like that would just add to the overall replay value. I don't think there's any achievements tied to the items that you pick up on the maps. All the items that you unlock, even if they are already present on the map, you unlock by different means. There are the coffins that you need to find to unlock some of the characters, but they are technically not items either, so I think that would still work. Yeah, I think they should completely be randomized. Yeah, I think I would like that. What about you guys? Let me know. If you hear that, let me know in the comments below. Keep doing that, keep doing that. Yeah, we can never have more than 2 cards out at the same time. Oh, now I really want to know what happens if we put this on Christina. Christina gets that delicious 25% extra cooldown reduction. So if any character has a chance... No, we actually have 3 more cards. Wait, was it 3 more cards or was we... We have 2 right now? Okay, yeah, we can have 3 more out at the same time. That's huge. So in theory, Christina might be able to have 4 out of them at the same time. And yeah, I mean, just looking at how much damage they do on every touch-up, it's absolutely reasonable that you can't get extra projectiles for them. I gotta say, it also would not look fun if they had projectiles going on for them, because they can only go on a straight line, left to right and back and forth. So even if you had extra projectiles, it would just make for one very blurry line on the screen. But I like that we now have a little bit of a counterpiece to the very vertical nature that is Song of Mana. You can have these cards just driving from left to right. You can have the Song of Mana going up and down and over and out all along the day. And just stand at the crossroads. Just stand at the crossroads where the music and the cards find each other and have themselves a, honest to God, real good time. Only 3.5 minutes left. The last 2 waves in this map are always gonna be a little bit hard. I'm looking forward to see what Rune Tracer is gonna do for us there and then. I really wonder if this upgraded Rune Tracer is going to make death kills easier. I have a very hard time judging if those explosions are actually doing all that much damage or not. There's so many numbers on the screen, it's hard to tell. It's kinda hard to tell, but mind. Let's see if we can move our way out in here. And yeah, stay in here. Stay in here. I want to see these cars really tight together. Okay, look at this. Now that they are bouncing so fast, they are crushing way faster. Okay, so what I said earlier is actually wrong. You really want to have an open space in order to just get the cars to do as much per cast as possible. So say you throw the card out once and it has, I have not counted it, but let's say it has like 5 bounces in it. You want those bounces to be as spaced out as far as possible so that the card stays out as far and as long as possible and can give you as much value as possible. So in theory, you don't even want to stand still. You want to move left and right as much as possible to artificially further extend the duration. And as you see, as I'm doing that, we're actually getting more likely to seeing 3 cards in here, like this. If I were to do this with a character that has even more movement speed, who's the fastest character in this game? The Red Death. If I were to do this as the Red Death, there's a high chance that I could just keep moving to the left infinitely and by proxy get an infinite amount of cards. As you see, these cards are very fast. The alternative is... We have seen that the last upgrade for this gives you... Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my... Okay, guys. Guys. I think I just came up with an alternate death kill strategy. The last upgrade for the cards gives you 50% extra speed on them, right? And we know that the... we know that there's enough maps that just give you perfect horizontally. So you can just move to the left and to the right infinitely. So if you banish the card at rank 7, that is the last rank before it gets that huge chunk of extra movement speed, you should be able to just walk after it, especially if they have the wings, right? And if you do that infinitely moving towards the right side, you should be fast enough to just constantly move behind the card. If you time it just right, if you got your speed just right. And if you do that over the course of 30 minutes, over the course of an entire library run, you will have a crap ton of cards, all moving on that left to right vertical here. Horizontal in here. And all of them dealing, how much is it? 170 to 180 damage. And then the Reaper spawns. And he is gonna touch all of them. He's gonna touch all of those cars that constantly move to the right side of you. Speak of the devil. Here he is. We're gonna pick up whatever is left up in here because we can. Right? You just do that and... Okay, he's getting damage by it. I was actually scared if he was not getting damage by it. But yeah, that could be an alternative Reaper skill strategy. Probably not, because you still would have to have insidious amounts of damage. But it could work, right? It could work. It could absolutely work out like a charm. Not in this map for sure. And not with this character. You would have to really put it on a very fast character. I was about to say, where's the Reaper? There he is. There's my special guy. Okay, come on, just end me. Just end me. Just end me. I try to move in a way that makes the Clock Lancet face away from you. So you can actually end me. Trying very hard. Already got 2 of them. Should not last that long. We should not last that long. Come on out, buddy. Come on out, buddies. There's a... again. And they both got frozen again. God damn it. Our run is too good. Our run is too endurant. Come on, Dad. Yeah. Nope. Nope. We have to wait for more deaths to come. Have to wait for more deaths to come. Oh, he is already frozen up again. He's already frozen up again. I tried to move away. It's actually kind of hard to see my Clock Lancet. All this stuff going on in here. Okay, now I see it. Now I have a firm grasp on it. He walked into it. Straight into it. Straight into it. He walked into it again. God damn it. They just glitch so hard. And he did it again. I tried to move away from their fronts just so they can actually get some hits in on me. And they just keep glitching in front of me. Can't be helped, I guess. There he goes again. Can you do it? Can you do it? They can! But we still have 1 life left to live. There we go. Come on, one of you guys can pull it off. One of you guys can pull it off. It's so nasty when the card breaks. I actually thought that one of the deaths just died there. For no reason at all. For no reason whatsoever. Come on, guys. Break me. Break me. I know you can. I know you got it in you. Yeah? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Stupid death. I'm not even good at his job. Reach level 100 with Bianca Ramba. And we are locked another reroll. And now we unlock the new map, huh? Now we did. And we unlocked the Rune Tracer. Good stuff. Alright, let me see the collection in here. The Rune Tracer upgrade. There's still something left missing in here, apparently. Oh no, it's just something that's probably waiting for us on that map. Okay, cool. Rune Trace upgrade with armor. Explodes when bouncing and in retaliation. I wager the latter part means that every time I get hit, I explode and deal damage to enemies. That's fun. That is fun indeed. That is fun, guys. Thanks for watching. It was amazing. I'm going to see you all in the next video. But until then, have the greatest of days. And please do stay as awesome as you are.